Hey YouTube, this is Nathendo145 back again with another video. Today for this video I'm going to be sharing with you if I could only play 2 games on a system, what would they be? So, let's get to it. First we're going to start off with the Wii U since I've been playing that the most, more than any of my other consoles so far. So, the 2 games that I would play on the Wii U are New Super Mario Bros. U and Super Smash Brothers. So let me just zoom in just a bit. Alright, so why I would pick New Super Mario Bros. U, I've played it a lot with my brother recently, and it's actually a really fun game. It has some things in it that are not in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and I'm mentioning that on purpose because that's the game that I've played the most, even more than the handheld games DS and 2 on the 3DS. But New Super Mario Bros. U, I think, is really cool, and it has a little bit different music for a change for the ground music and the athletic music. The athletic music is basically the music that's inspired by the ground music, but kind of has a more energetic tone in it, I guess. But either way, I still cannot decide if New Super Mario Bros. U or New Super Mario Bros. Wii is better. Because before I had this game, New Super Mario Bros. Wii was my favorite, but I don't know what to pick out of Wii or U at this point. And of course, I'm choosing Super Smash Brothers as well. This is probably my favorite game on the Wii U of all time so far, but it probably will remain that because it has all the Nintendo franchises characters in it, and it's Super Smash Brothers, a fighting game. I really love those games from Nintendo. Now I have all 6 Super Smash Brothers games. 6, I say 6 because I'm talking about like the 2 versions of Smash 4 on 3DS and Wii U, of course. So 6 physical games of Smash. The 6 releases of Smash. But this is probably better than Brawl now. I definitely say this is better than Brawl because plus it's in HD. Also with Super Smash Brothers 4, there's a bigger character selection. There's other characters too. And you get to fight as the Miis as well. Smash 4 was the first game where you got to fight as the Miis. But there's other characters introduced, such as one of them being Rosalina and Luma for the first time. And there's some characters in this that are not available on the 3DS release that are DLCs, such as Corrin, Lucas, and Bayonetta, all that stuff. But if you want to play them or just regularly unlock them, you would have normally, without them being DLC, you would have to play Smash Brothers Ultimate on the Switch. But otherwise, both of these games are really good games. If you have not played them, I don't know what you're missing. Next, I'll go to the PS3. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit and Spider-Man 3. These 2 games are amazing in terms of graphics. That's probably why they're my 2 favorite games on this system at this point. Because this is basically 2 games that I would choose to be my favorite. I honestly don't know what I would pick out of these 2 with this system, but they're both really good games. And once I got Spider-Man 3, I've been playing PlayStation 3. I've been playing on my PlayStation 3 a lot more than I have in the past. And this game definitely is the vibe of the PS3, the original PS3 here, which you see on here, is the Spider-Man font, and particularly with the PlayStation 3 version, there's a collector's edition of this game that I might want to get at some point. Definitely makes it more special or desirable to collectors, with me being a collector. Maybe I'll get that in the future, but Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, I really love this game. I love the racing. I love all the extra cars. Let me see the cars on here. I can't remember exactly I don't remember the exact vehicles that are on here, but I really like the cars. And I don't really remember if there's a car that's the Lamborghini in this game. If so, I don't really remember because it's been a while since I played this. Because I've been busy a lot. That's why I haven't posted a video in a while, because I have been busy with schoolwork and such. And I ran out of ideas for some time, but I'm back with ideas and hope to post a little bit more, because I didn't post a video at all during the weekdays of last week, which is kind of crazy. But still, both of these games are amazing in terms of graphics, and the Spider-Man games are really, really cool. I've been watching Spider-Man 3. It's a really good movie. So that's also can contribute to why I love this game. And, of course, I love the graphics in it. They're amazing. You should play this game. Next, Xbox 360. So, Minecraft and Need for Speed Undercover. I really love the Need for Speed games. There's one more Need for Speed game that will be coming up soon on this video. But I really love Minecraft. I recently have created a world where I'm basically building the NES characters, the 8-bit and 16-bit NES and SNES characters from those Nintendo games. Been putting those all together and looking at grids from Google on how to build them, and it looks very amazing. If you guys saw it, you would love it. Maybe I should, if you want to see a video of that, let me know in the comments. But with Minecraft, it's the best-selling game of all time. I've not heard of a person who doesn't like Minecraft. Who wouldn't? It's the best-selling game. And Need for Speed Undercover, this Need for Speed game, what makes it interesting, I don't do the races a lot, but I do this cop chase game. I try to trigger the cops so that they chase me, and I get away from them. There's not been a time where I've been caught by them in the game. Of course, I don't suggest you doing any of that nonsense in the real world, because it can get you in serious trouble, and and it's not a good idea to get away. It's only a good idea to get away in video games, not in the real world, because in the real world that can end you up in trouble. But Need for Speed Undercover is definitely a very good game in the Need for Speed series of what I've played. I honestly don't know what I would say is my favorite Need for Speed game out of what I have. But it would have to either be Need for Speed Undercover, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, or Need for Speed Carbon. It would have to be either of those. But I would pick these games up if you don't have them. I definitely don't see why you wouldn't have Minecraft, as it's the best-selling game on any platform, not just the Xbox 360 here. But I wanted to get that game because it's an older version. Next up, we're going to go to the Wii, and both of these games are Mario games. Mario Kart Wii and New Super Mario Bros. Wii. As I said, I really love New Super Mario Bros. Wii, but I honestly don't know if it's if that or New Super Mario Bros. U is the better game from the New Super Mario Bros. Games particularly. Mario Kart Wii is my favorite Mario Kart game now. I really love the motion controls, not just the motion controls, but I also just like playing it regularly. A lot of times I play with the classic controller, which takes me back to the experience, or just takes me or gives me that vibe of playing Super Mario Kart or Mario Kart 64 on the Wii Virtual Console, which I have Mario Kart 64 on my Wii Virtual Console through my Wii U, as I've talked about, as you probably know if you watched my videos on that. But on what's on my Wii menu, and that I got those Virtual Console games with my Wii U for Christmas. But Mario Kart Wii is a really good Mario Kart game, and I love the races. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, I really love the how it is, and I really love the the propeller mushroom. I'm surprised, like, if you guys know this, why is it that New Super Mario Bros. Wii removed the Mega Mushroom from New Super Mario Bros. DS? And the Mega Mushroom didn't appear in a home console Mario game until Mario 3D World, which that's the only game in the series, really, to have the Mega Mushroom. But that game takes the 2D elements into the 3D games, which make those and Mario 3D Land the only exceptions of 3D Mario games that I really like, because I don't really the Super Mario Galaxy, Mario 64, and those games are not really my type of game. To be honest, I'm more used to the basic platforming Mario games. Those are better in my opinion. So, yeah. So, I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but I respect your opinion if you enjoy the 3D games, such as Mario Galaxy, since I'm on the topic of the Wii. But New Super Mario Bros. 2 and DS have a play style in those games that just don't really exist with the home console games, such as New Super Mario Bros. Wii and U. New Super Mario Bros. DS and 2 on 3DS have a different play style, just the two player multiplayer, and then this has the 4 multiplayer with some power-ups and with Yoshi, and just some power-ups that are just exclusive to those games, like the Mega Mushroom being in New Super Mario Bros. DS and New Super Mario Bros. 2 on 3DS. And then with these games, they have the Propeller Mushroom and the Yoshis. But otherwise, they're really good games. And Mario Kart as well. Mario Kart DS and 3DS, or Mario Kart 7, is a good game too, but I definitely appreciate Mario Kart Wii more. Next, the Nintendo DS here. These are 2 racing games, by the way. Asphalt 2 Urban GT, and then Need for Speed Carbon Own the City. Own the City is the name for the handheld variant for all handheld platforms this game is on. For the handheld platforms, the handheld consoles Need for Speed Carbon is on the PSP and then the Game Boy Advance. But it's pretty much the same game. I don't see what would be different. I mean, I haven't played those games, but when I get older, I'm planning to also get, like, the other platforms of certain games like that and do game comparisons. And when I have more of that money when I'm older, I will get screen capturing and screen recording stuff for making videos, and you guys will enjoy it much more. But right now, I just can't really afford that kind of stuff right now, and that's why I stick to just recording from the TV. Plus, I have a good quality phone camera. But along the line, I'm probably going to get, like, a dedicated camera that I can use for YouTube and not just my phone, because many people don't use their cell phone to record YouTube videos. So along the line, I'm going to get a regular camera dedicated for making YouTube videos. But Asphalt 2 Urban GT, I really like. I just really like this kind of racing experience on games like this. But with this game, what I really like is that it actually, how do I word this? I'll just say that even though this isn't the best wording or the best way to say it, this game told me about a song, or introduced me to a song called Lift Me Up by Moby. It plays on the main menu when you play the game. So now I listen to that song a lot, and I actually really love it thanks to this game. And this game was very hard for me to find on eBay. The fact that I found this in my game store was really good luck, I guess. And it wasn't even that expensive, but I could not find this complete in box on eBay or any online seller store. I only found this once, so I figured I might as well get it while I can, because, like, if I went the next day, it probably would have already been taken. But with Need for Speed Carbon, I've been waiting for that game for a long time, and eventually I did get it. I got it back in this past November from 2024. And I'm really happy I have this game now. This game is what got me to want to do more handheld gaming. Like, when I got this game, it encouraged me to play on my DS a bit more than I did previously. Because in the past, there'd been a time when I know for the majority of this video I've been kind of getting off topic, but I apologize, but I just want to mention these things. But there was a period of time where I didn't really appreciate home console gaming, I did like not appreciate handheld gaming, or just didn't play them as much, and I would want to spend more time in front of a TV screen with a home console with better graphics. And I'm sure that's the majority of people in the world who appreciate gaming. They probably would want a game on a home console, not so much a handheld. And handhelds don't have as good graphics. I'm not judging it by graphics, but I just don't think there's not the same experiences that there are on home consoles. It's just the experience is more what I'm up towards in terms of gaming. Not so much the graphics, because like the DS, as we all know, doesn't have very good graphics, but it's the second best selling system of all time currently. But both of these games are still good racing games, and these actually encouraged me to do more handheld gaming. And now that I have a bunch more songs loaded on my DS and 3DS, I use them as music players just as much as game systems. And back to what I was saying earlier, there's been a time where I haven't had a huge passion in gaming, probably starting in September, or like there's been a time where I haven't been doing a lot of console gaming, and I've kind of like gotten off track for that right before I started the collecting tips series. And that's because I've been mainly aiming towards playing more Geometry Dash for the channel. Because that's now my favorite game. Has taken over console gaming. But I do like separate my time between these games and Geometry Dash. But I decided to do these videos because it's probably what you want. And along the time, these videos are going to get better, and you'll probably like them more because they're going to have a little bit less talking like this, and they're going to have a lot much better quality, and I'll be able to do streaming without any lag and all that stuff. But I'm going to stop talking about these games now, and last we're going to go to 3DS. So I don't really care if this video in particular doesn't get a lot of views compared to other videos, because I know I've been talking a lot. So I deeply apologize. So next time I'll try not to talk. But with these games, Tetris Axis and Ultimate NES Remix, I've not played my 3DS in a while, up until I got these games. And that's, well, until I got Tetris Axis, I've been playing 3DS a lot more, and Asphalt 3D as well, because those games are really, really cool. Now I'm kind of getting that Tetris vibe. I really loved Tetris when I was 10, and now I'm 16, and now I'm back to that vibe of having a deep passion for playing Tetris, especially on a handheld. That's why I've been getting those Tetris games, Tetris Party Deluxe, Tetris Evolution, and now this. And what I like about this game is the end also with Tetris Evolution, you can do the same. You can change like the wallpaper as well, and there's video wallpapers, which I really, really love, because I really love aesthetics. I really love like wallpaper aesthetics, city aesthetics, all that stuff, or like Night City aesthetics, which you do get with as a video wallpaper on the game, or at least, yeah. And then Ultimate NES Remix is a wonderful game. I really have now been going back to like the NES style of gaming on a little bit more modern consoles. I know these aren't actually modern, but like more modern consoles, far from the NES. But of course, when I got the Wii U Virtual Console games, I was really happy. And I've also been dedicating my time to Mario Maker and Minecraft, as I said. And now this, because I now am able to do more of those NES games since I have them, and SNES games and N64 gem games, which I really appreciate. So, yeah. So I think that's all I really have to say for like the 2 games that I would pick for each of those systems. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel if you like my videos, and have a good day.